when you're comparing your child's results right now, it really does your child a disservice. Right? So I think the first question that a lot of parents ask is, Stephen, how do I know if my child's even got potential to get into, like, let's say a top 10 school or a top 3 school or whatever school, right? How accurate are these exam results right now? So I've already given you my answer about how accurate they are. I don't think that you should be judging your child on their ability right now because everyone's starting at a different point. Here's what I mean. There are some students, for example, who've only just started tutoring. They've been like term 2 or term 1, and they're up against kids who've been, basically going to coaching since OC, right? So those kids might have, 5, 6, maybe even 7 terms of tutoring. And so when you're comparing somebody who's got like 7 terms of tutoring, not saying that tutoring makes a huge difference, but let's say on the balance of probability, a child who's got 7 terms of tutoring and who's actually gone through the process, put in the work, will generally score better than somebody who's only been through 1 to 2 terms of tutoring. And so when you're comparing your child's results right now, it really does your child a disservice. So, like, let's say you do an exam, you put in the preferences, and it says that your child is only capable of getting into Sydney Girls. That doesn't really mean anything because you've only done, 1 term of coaching, which you're competing with people who've done 6 or 7, if that makes sense. And what will happen over the next few terms or the next 6 months is as you do more and more coaching and you get more familiar with the exams, that number will basically decrease, or the difference between your child and the kids who've been extremely tutored, right, or tutored over multiple terms, that gap will close, right? So that's why, like, I think judging anything right now is just too preemptive and it's just not worth it.